Easy, chat. All right, so round 2. I guess I should put down the loss. I already put down the loss. Yeah, it was a rough loss. All right, round 2. I got a pet. It's an elemental elk. I know you're jealous. This is sweet. This is a turn 2 statue with just normal manas. Keep. What do you mean by a stifle force? What does that mean? Does that exist? I mean, there's a reason why people are playing Leyline in the main, you know? All right, chat. We have a lot of options here. We got a hell of a lot of options here. And I don't know the best way to do this. I'm trying. I would rather my Soul Ring didn't get mental misstepped, but I don't really think there's a way I can play around it getting mental misstep because I'm playing Workshop this turn, right? And I would like to go like Ichor Wellspring, Soul Ring, Star, Crack Star, Stirrings. And that's like the most straightforward line, but it also doesn't play around misstep in any way and leaves me stranded with 2 1-drop spells that I can't cast if they misstep my Soul Ring. Would I play a Pitch Stifle? Probably not. Probably not. Well, now I don't need to actually filter this star, which is nice. Now, I guess the question ended up becoming, is Stirrings here better than just playing a Ravager? Well, I think Hogak is quite good. And I know Bug is good. And I think Hogak is quite fun and interesting, so by all means, Hogak it up. It's a pretty fair deck, too. What would I play off of Stirrings? I feel like anything I cast off of Stirrings, I'm not playing this turn anyways. I guess it's actually still better to Star. Like, I'm never going to use this Ravager to beat down, right? I guess I would rather just draw an extra card off of Star. Interesting. Yeah, but like, Stirrings looks at 5 cards. Like, it finds a Mana Crypt, right? Also finds Scrap Trawler, and it's probably better. No. Yeah, Scrap Trawler's got to be better here. I mean, that went really well. That was a solid turn 1. Next turn, we can go Trawler, Ravager, Academy for us. Or, yeah. I mean, I'm going to... All right, I got to figure out how we're supposed to sequence this at this point now. So... Blue... Because I'm going to eat everything, right? Am I going to eat everything just to draw off of Wellspring? I feel like I should just activate my Academy first. Slamming the statue first. I don't know, it doesn't play around days is the problem. At the very least, I should eat and replay Soul Ring first. Or at least replay Opal first. Like, that's pretty free. Not that statue protects me from, like, force or anything, but that just resolves. Okay. The weird part about this loop is it is a Ravager, so I'm not actually accruing mana advantage at the moment. But I am drawing a bunch of cards. All right. Well, I'm gonna stop there. I'm not gonna stop there. I'm gonna cast Stirrings, but I mean, we have an active statue, which should be fantastic. Should we take the spine, or I guess we take the spine? I mean, we could actually use another star, right? Another star is probably fine. Or is it? I mean, at this point, if we have a spine, the problem is we're not making mana, right? Because we're not actually looping with KCI. Though we might have just a lethal Ravager at this point. We have a backup Ravager and a backup Trawler. I don't really know if we need another star, but a star does let us. It is a free thing to play right now with an Opal out. So it's basically another draw, because what we don't really need the spine as much as we just need a KCI, right? Though if they like play a bunch of lands, then we could spine them, and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely worth considering. Maybe it's just better. I don't know. Let's try it. A lot of my decisions and conclusions in this video will probably end up being, I don't know the answer. Let's find out, because it's just not a deck we've played a very lot with. I played like a couple leagues back when we were testing the deck, and I played that one challenge, and then I don't think I ever played it again. All right, they're just going to concede to God Pharaoh statue. So we really just played a God Pharaoh statue and won, which is, a thing Mishra does. This is why I always thought that you should probably just like play a God Pharaoh statue in Ravager shops, right? Like, I don't know if there's ever a workshop deck that shouldn't be playing a God Pharaoh statue. It's not hard to cast. You just, I mean, like, I cast it on turn 2 with mana. I mean, I had a restricted artifact and a Mishra's Workshop, I guess, but like, I don't know. This card is just really, really good. I don't know what I'm playing against. I might just resubmit. I don't really feel like sideboarding. I don't know. Everyone who told me, all the Ravager players I talked to when I said, have you put a God Pharaoh statue in their deck, said it was too much mana. I just don't believe that. But I also don't play a lot of Ravager, so I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. We were having this discussion on another stream. How would you rank the Planeswalkers in Vintage? Karn, Narset, Dak. Karn, Narset, Dak. And then it just drops off after that? No, I don't believe Ren is better than Dak. I don't believe that. I could buy Ren being better than Oko. I think the first 3 is definitely Karn, Narset, Dak. Oko is like fine. Oko is like kind of medium. Oko just gets pyroblasted. Oko's just not that good. I don't know. I know Oko terrorizes other formats or whatever, but in the format where everyone main decks 4 Pyroblast, I don't know, I just don't buy it. That's a solid hand. Okay, I accept. Yeah. How many times did I hit F6 here? How do I sequence this, chat? Now I feel like we're just Black Lotusing for a bunch of Ancient Stirrings. I feel like we're going Mana Crypt, Black Lotus, Ancient Stirrings. Oh, Ancient Stirrings is so good, chat. Look at Ancient Stirrings. This has got to be one of the most underplayed cards in Vintage, because this card is wild. This card is actually wild. Look at the shit that's under this Ancient Stirrings. It's insane. I mean, we could take Krark-Clan and just try to go off-ish. We can take Karn, depending on what kind of deck they are. They might not even be able to beat a Karn. We could just take Trinisphere and just Trinisphere them, you know? I think it's probably... If we knew what a deck opponent was on, I could see there being arguments to taking Karn. But because we don't know what kind of blue deck our opponent is playing, I'm pretty sure you're just taking 3-ball. And I'm going to do this off of Workshop so that I can still do shit after. The downside of this is I can't use my other Stirrings. So maybe I was supposed to Stirrings once, but... I mean, I could have cast Karn. I could have just used my Mana Crypt and I had a land and everything, but... That just resolved? Okay. All right, well, I lost out on my other Stirrings by sequencing in that way, but... I don't know. I don't know why you would fetch if you weren't going to do something about this. But whatever, works for me. I can still play both these spells this turn. Though now I'm not going to play Stirrings and I would rather play Wellspring. I'm going to play the Ravager as well. And obviously this Trinisphere hampers us for sure. That's definitely no joke. But I think it's okay. So I could activate this Wellspring and get back Lotus, but I'm going to let the... Well, let's see. If they go for Shattering Spree this turn, I guess they're going to kill all 3 of my stings, but I'm going to be able to get like half of them back, so... Probably fine. Yeah, I mean, playing out Ravager here is definitely correct. The question is, like, what else are you playing out, and, like, why? Yeah, it's weird that our combo deck that relies on playing many spells at low cost for a turn likes Trinisphere, but Trinisphere is just so broken when you play Mishra's Workshop. You just gotta do what you gotta do. It looks like we're gonna get Shattering Spree here. Okay, sure. So they're either on Breach or they're on like a Hull Breacher deck, or like a Tinker deck. Okay, sure. I mean, we're going to pack a pretty good attack next turn with the amount that I'm going to eat things with this Ravager. Like, I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to eat this. Sorry, I might just eat this. No, I'll probably eat this, eat this, bring back this, because it only costs 1 mana total. All right, they're just going to Time Walk. Or they're just Demonic Tutored, sorry. They didn't have another land drop after this. So if we can find, like, a Spine here, that would be lit. Do we eat 3-ball? No, that's a fucking draw, isn't it, chat? I don't think so. So I think what I want to do is make mana, eat. I think we have lethal attacks here. Eat. I wanted to be able to do it underneath 3-ball. Oh, they conceded. Why'd they concede? People are conceding at really weird times. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so what I wanted to do was I was going to eat, return Mana Crypt, replay Mana Crypt, play a Mox Opal, play a Time Walk, eat, attack, and then attack for lethal on the next turn. So I mean, I had lethal, but I don't know why they don't know that I have lethal. Why are they conceding? Unless they know that I have a Time Walk, which they don't. I just don't understand why you would concede there. It's not even that much value. It's like, it's medium. I have a Trinisphere. I can't like do craziness. I can do small amounts of value, medium value. I would say it's medium value. I mean, I'm down. I'll take the win, but all right. I guess we have to do something while we wait for the next round, chat. What should we do? I've never finished a round of a prelim and not been the last player playing. You know, it's a new feeling for me.